Who's fuck? Am I?
It's you. It's
It's
you.
me.
Go.
Okay. It's Monday. It's morning.
It's macabre.
Hey, what's up, you stupid idiots? It's Monday morning macabre.
We're really mean to our listeners.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Monday Morning Macabre, the weekly show where we talk about spooky, creepy stuff with Scones and Darcy.
With spooky and creepy.
Hi, I'm Spooky.
I'm
and
creepy.
And he's creepy. He always says that about himself. It's embarrassing.
First dates are really hard for me.
Yeah, hi. Introducing your boyfriend named Creepy to your parents, not easy.
And then I tell them I'm Scones on Monday Morning Macabre. And then it's really easy.
Yeah, then it gets real bad. They're like, oh, you're the number one podcast in the hearts and minds of the people. And I always go, shut up and kiss me, Dad. And that's how you gain in-laws right there.
And that's how
I play it fast and
family
loose.
was made.
Get to making out day one, or else you're out of there.
If you're not kissing on the first date.
If you're not kissing their dad on the first date.
Welcome to Monday Morning Macabre's dating advice.
Welcome to Monday morning Tinder.
Ooh, Monday morning swipe right.
Ooh, Monday swipe and wipe.
Sounds different.
Hey, welcome to Monday Swipe and Wipe, where we swipe them and wipe them. I hate it.
Now listen, if he's holding a fish in his picture, just don't.
Guys, send us in your Tinder profiles. We'll do a next episode. We'll do reviews and tell you how to
tell you if we swipe right or left on you. He's so horrible.
Welcome to another week. This one's coming out on Monday,
the 14th of December.
14th of December. We got, one more before Santa Claus comes? I hope everyone's been a good boys and girls.
Dude, I hate leaving my house. Well, one, because of the pandemic, and two, because anywhere you go, everyone is trying to buy everything, and I hate it. I literally just wanted a gingerbread house kit, and I had to go to 6 different stores, and halfway across, I
had to go to Six Flags and get it from an old guy who kept smiling at me.
Yeah, and he was
the Vanga bus is calling.
And it was so hard. I finally got it. It's an Oreo one.
I was going to say, did you make a sweet-ass gingerbread house?
I did. I can maybe post it to the Instagram.
I was going to say, why is it not posted? Why didn't you send me a card in the mail already?
It's very much not spooky in any way. I just went I went by the kit.
Let's just make our Instagram into Facebook mom Instagrams and Facebooks.
That'd be sick.
Where we're just like, this is my dog Petunia. Look at Petunia make your funny faces.
Who keeps leaving cigarette butts outside of the McDonald's? My kids love it here. Stop.
Macabre community Facebook page where we can all rant about our neighbors being
Monday
too loud.
morning mothers.
Ooh, Monday
morning mad mothers.
Monday mad mommies.
Yeah.
.com. Come on down.
Ooh, I bet if you type that in, something comes up, and I'm not going to.
Today, Scones is going to be delivering us from evil.
I am, and I got to tell you, folks, we have not talked about a cryptid in a while.
Ooh, I'm stoked. I don't know what it is about cryptids, but they get they make me want to make out with them on the first date.
Yeah, Darcy's a crypt daddy for sure.
I'm a hashtag crypt daddy.
That sounds so different. That sounds like Carl Tanzler was a crypt daddy.
He was a crypt daddy and a dipped cratty, if you will.
I will. So today we're talking about a pretty famous one. Again, we've talked about how cryptids are awesome and we love them, but sometimes
Obama just
something horrible. He wasn't real. Those 8 years, we were all under a spell. No,
my favorite cryptid, coronavirus.
My favorite cryptid, the entire continent of Australia.
That would be sick.
Have you not heard that? How Australia is not real?
Shut up.
That's a legitimate.
I believe you now.
Theory.
That's how some people's brains work, isn't that weird?
Google a conspiracy theory of Australia's not real, and everyone who says they're from Australia is actually from Argentina.
Okay. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it.
Anyway, this is a pretty well-known cryptid. The ones that are less known, unfortunately, like we've said, we love cryptids, but it's tough to make an entire episode out of them if they don't have enough.
It's usually just like, my uncle saw a fish with 2 sick 22 Magnum pistols in his hand.
I'm like, that's not fucking packing.
Yeah, that's not quite a cryptid.
No, today we're going to be talking about the Jersey Devil.
I fucking love it. I knew it was going to happen one day.
I was really scared you were going to be like, dude, we already did an episode on that.
Yeah, dude, Jersey Devil is episode 1, 6, and 19. You keep bringing it.
No.
You won't stop.
Play us in, band.
Band, hit it. Band, shut it down. Also, if you guys want to sample any of our voices for any of your EDM beats, I give you full rights to do so.
I prefer if mine's used on jazz. No, actually, no. I want mine to be on hip-hop beats to study/chill to.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, okay, here, I'll give you guys a clean sample to use. DJ Pink Butts in the mix. What do you think?
Turn it.
Go ahead, Scones.
The Jersey Devil, without a doubt, New Jersey's oldest. Oh, actually, I'm reading from Weird New Jersey. If you don't, have never followed the
you
weird.
You mean New Jersey?
If you haven't followed like the weird books, there's like a weird something for every state. They're amazing.
Right. They're full of fun, interesting stories to hook up to. It's the audio tape.
The Jersey Devil.
It's part of our Monday. Okay, fucking go.
Without a doubt, New Jersey's oldest, most enduring and important pieces of folklore is the tale of the infamous Jersey Devil.
I want to get to the Pine Barrens. Let's do it.
For close to 300 years now, Jerseyans have told tales of this mythical beast that stalks the Pine Barrens and terrorizes.
Hey, we made it. We got there way quicker than I thought.
The recurring nature of the story begs a few questions. Why have New Jerseyans embraced this legend so steadfastly and above all others? I love that New Jersey. It's just like, this is ours. It's real. Fuck you. Is there actually some sort of creature roaming the Pine Barrens of southern New Jersey? And if so, what in God's name is it?
What in God's name?
I also learned recently there's a North New Jersey and a South New Jersey, and it's like they don't like each other.
Oh, North Side versus South Side. North Side, motherfucker.
Yeah, classic like Civil Wars. What did you say?
Riverside, motherfucker.
Riverdale?
Tupac, The Juice, a film from the late 80s, early 90s, I believe. Doesn't matter. Way off topic.
Legend has it that in 1735, a Pines resident known as Mother Leeds found herself pregnant for the 13th time.
That's a spot-on name. Good for you, Mother Leeds.
Leeds is the name of one of New Jersey's earliest settlers, and many descendants of the Leeds family can still be found throughout New Jersey to this day.
We need to call each and every one of them and make a sick picture with them.
Hey, can we get a sick picture with you?
Hey, you guys use kid pics? Can we get you in here?
Do you guys use tooth tunes?
Hey, can we get a sweet pic of us all using our tooth tunes together? Us and the Leeds?
We're trying to get our podcast turned into a tooth tune.
Trying to get that sponsorship from like 10 years ago.
Mother Leeds was not living a wealthy lifestyle by any means. Her husband was a drunkard who made few efforts to provide for his wife and 12 children.
Classic.
Reaching the point of absolute exasperation upon learning of her 13th child, she raised her hands to the heavens and proclaimed, "Let this one be the devil."
What a dick. Like, I get that you're bummed about having another child after your 12th, but to be like, you know what? Fuck this kid.
Yeah.
Seems kind of rude.
Mother Leeds went into labor a few months later on a tumultuous, stormy night. No longer mindful of the curse she had utterly... let's bring that back.
Zip, zop, zoop. Give me a clean take of that one and action.
No longer mindful of the curse she had uttered previously regarding her unborn child.
We were close.
No, because I don't think this sentence makes sense. She had uttered previously regarding her unborn child is how it's written, and I don't like it. I don't think that's right.
I don't like it either.
She forgot about how she cursed the kid.
All right, she was like, oh yeah, my bad. And then she had a goat baby.
Her children and husband huddled together in one room of their Leeds Point home, while local midwives gathered to deliver the baby in another. By all accounts, the birth went routinely, and their 13th Leeds child was a seemingly normal baby boy.
Baby boy.
My 100-year-old baby boy. Within minutes, however, Mother Leeds' unholy wish of months before began to come to fruition.
Uh-oh.
The baby started to change and metamorphosed Okay.
This person is taking some liberties with English.
Yep.
I don't agree. Metamorphosized.
The baby had started to change and turned right before her very eyes. Within moments, it transformed from a beautiful newborn baby into a hideous creature unlike anything the world had ever seen. The wailing infant began growing at an incredible rate. It sprouted horns from the top of its head, and talon-like claws tore through the tips of its fingers. Leathery.
This has some kind of some Dunwich horror-y kind of vibes.
It's definitely got also biblical creature from hell type of imagery.
Creature from the Hell Lagoon.
Leathery bat-like wings unfurled from its back, and hair and feathers sprouted all over the child's body. Its eyes began glowing bright red as they grew larger in the monster's gnarled and snarling face. The creature savagely attacked its own mother, killing her.
Whoa.
See you later, Mrs. Leeds.
Leeds, let me pour one out.
Then it turned its attention to the rest of the horrified onlookers who witnessed its tempestuous transformation. Holy fuck-a-moly, dude. This guy took the SATs.
Hey, he took the PSATs, the SATs, and
GREs.
My STDs.
Hey.
GREs. Hey.
It flew at them.
He was a dad I kissed.
It flew at them, clawing and biting, voicing unearthly shrieks the entire time. It tore the midwives limb from limb, maiming some and killing others.
That's awesome. I don't know about this fun fact about the Jersey Devil.
Oh, its origin story?
I don't know about the origin story. Yeah, I don't know the origin story. I just knew it was like, hey, go into the Pine Barrens, get your shit rocked.
No, the Leeds got their shit rocked before it was cool to get its shit rocked. But that's why, as a mom, you never talk bad about your unborn baby, because otherwise it comes out and kills you.
Right. I can confirm as a father.
I can confirm that Jenny did not.
That I did not call her a devil, and she is not indeed a demonic being.
100% accurate research.
Although I have to wait till she's in her teens. Ew.
I was going to do the...
Am I right?
But
dads
that's not really...
who have daughters.
Yeah, pour one out for the girl dads.
Girldads.org. Don't go there either.
Yeah, we got to stop.
Mad Moms and Girl Dads.
Bad Moms Christmas.
Oh, Bad Moms Christmas 2, the Christmasing.
The monster then knocked down the door to the next room where its own father and siblings cowered in fear and attacked them all, killing as many as it could. Those who survived to tell the tale then watched in horror as the rotten beast sprinted to the chimney and flew up it. He's like a reverse Santa Claus, destroying it on the way and leaving a pile of rubble in its wake. The creature then made good its escape into the darkness and desolation of the Pine Barrens, where it has lived ever since. To this day, the creature, known varyingly as the Leeds Devil and the Jersey Devil, claims the pines as its own and terrorizes any who are unfortunate enough to encounter it.
Okay, I've never been to the Pine Barrens. That said, seeing pictures of the Pine Barrens, I've always wanted to go to the Pine Barrens. It seems like a really nice, massive forest that's scenic. It seems it's got a calming quality to it. I don't know if that's just me and I need to rethink what I deem calming, but I've always thought, man, it looks nice to live there.
I feel like the word barren and then also it being like a lush pine forest is not...
I mean, I'm sure there are so many bodies out there.
Oh, for sure. I'm looking at pictures right now. There's definitely some spooky abandoned buildings out there.
Like, there's definitely, like, mafia and, like, organized crime dumping bodies in the Pine Barrens.
The mafiosos.
The mafiosos of New Jersey. Come to the pier, baby.
The 18th and 19th century. Oh, no. I'm going to start that sentence over again.
We're not talking about the Jersey Devil no more. Now we're talking about Krispy Kreme donuts, brother.
In 18th and 19th centuries, the Krispy Kreme was the most delicious. No, in 18th...
Always comes out hot. What are we fucking talking about?
I don't remember. I think some kind of cryptid.
Oh, yeah. Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh.
Why is that mean, huh, Scott?
Oh, nurse.
Oh.
In 18th, I can't fucking read this sentence. In the 18th and 19th centuries, the Jersey Devil was spotted sporadically throughout the Pine Barrens region, frightening local residents and any of those brave enough to traverse the vast, undeveloped expanses of New Jersey's southern reaches. Unearthly wails were often reported emanating from the dark forest and swampy bogs.
Ghost whales.
And the slaughter of domesticated animals would invariably be attributed to the Phantom of the Pines, Over the years.
That's a sick nickname.
Phantom of the Pines, dude.
Phantom of the Pines. That's my favorite Ryan Gosling film.
With Eva Mendes. They're married in real life.
Are they? Wait, he's married to Eva Mendes?
He sure is.
I thought he was waiting for me.
Shit. Well, he is the dad.
Shit.
Over the years, the legends of the Leeds Devil grew, occasionally even overstepping the boundaries of its rural Pine Barrens haunt to terrorize local towns and cities. I like the word haunt as a noun, like a place that it haunts.
Yep.
Like
also a good one.
My apartment's definitely my haunt.
Yeah, the Phantom of the Pines lives in a sweet haunt. Other adjectives that are spooky.
The most infamous of these incidents occurred during the week of January 16th through the 23rd of 1909. So we're in the 20th century, kids.
Fairly recent.
Early in the week, reports started emerging from all across the Delaware Valley that strange tracks were being found in the snow.
That's so cool.
The mysterious footprints went over and under fences, through fields and backyards, and across the rooftops of houses. So the thing's
what was the date?
Fucking athlete. January 16th through the 23rd of 1909.
Okay. Thing is a fucking student athlete, dude.
Fucking hunted.
Work hard,
100,
play hard.
100.
I know that like there's probably nobody out there who's like, I understand this, but
I also went to school with those type of people.
Yeah, anyway.
They were even reported in the large cities of Camden and Philadelphia. First of all, remember, Philadelphia cream cheese isn't from Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's a sham. It's a lie. It's a lie they tell you to make you think it's not made in New York.
Yes.
Where's it made?
It's made in New York, right? But when the company was founded, Philadelphia was known for its cheeses, so they named it Philadelphia. And it fucking burns me up inside.
And boy, does it piss me off. Just like Five Guys fries, if I may.
Why do those piss you off?
You know how they like throw extra in the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, they account for that in the price of the fries.
Ooh.
And that makes me mad. It's a marketing ploy, everybody.
Wow.
You're not getting extra fries. The CEO came out and said, yeah, we do it to make people think that we're giving them more fries so they like us more.
Did you see the founder of Costco when like the board tried to change the price of their like hot dog and soda special?
Oh, didn't he like take it out of his budget or something like that? No,
he literally went into the boardroom and said, you're not changing the price of the hot dog deal or I'll fucking kill you.
That's super cool.
The
also,
man.
I'm pretty sure we're just two elderly women on a porch talking about like gossip with spooky stories as kind of like a backing to it.
That should be the description of our podcast.
Two elderly women. I'm Gloris.
And I'm Gertrude.
Is Gloris a name or did I make that up?
I think you mixed like
Dolores
Gloria and Dolores.
Gloria? I'm Gloris.
Gloria. Oh, I'll be Gloria. Gloria.
All right, I'll be Dolores. You be Gloria. Together we're Delirious.
Together we're the DeLorean.
Delirious. We are so off topic. Continue. He was running across rooftops, leaving marks.
Panic immediately began to spread, and posses formed in more than one town. Fear and intrigue grew even greater when it was reported that bloodhounds refused to follow the unidentified creature's trail in Hamilton.
I like it.
So dogs are like, no way, dude. You know what that is?
And anytime a dog does this, they're always right.
Yeah.
So just
dogs
pay attention.
like fucking know when earthquakes are about to happen, dude. Don't fuck with them. Schools closed or suffered low attendance throughout lower New Jersey and in Philadelphia. This is like basically the original COVID.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds very familiar.
Mills in the Pine Barrens were forced to close and workers refused to leave their homes and travel through the woods to get to their jobs.
Could you imagine?
1909 too.
Yeah, what? How nuts that would be if today they're like, bro, I'm not going to work. I'm
about to call in tomorrow and be like, dude, I can't.
I can't. There's a demon baby in the woods and they're like, you have to come in.
There's a
fucking fire me.
It's a giant goat creature that haunts the highway I take. I'm not risking it.
Yeah, it's on the 204 going down toward 95 and I cannot deal with it right now.
Take the 405 up to the 1. Eyewitnesses spotted the beast in Camden and in Bristol, Pennsylvania, and in both cities, police fired on it but did not manage to bring it down. A few days later, it reappeared in Camden, attacking a late-night meeting of a social club and then flying away.
It can fly.
Earlier that day, it appeared in Hayden Heights, terrorizing a trolley car full of passengers before flying away. This thing's attacking
This is just like some guerrilla warfare.
Witnesses claimed that it looked like a large flying kangaroo.
What the fuck?
Another trolley car full of people saw it.
I like how these New Jerseyans are like, I know what a kangaroo looks like.
I've been to the Central
They're
Park
common around here.
Witnesses claim... Oh, wait, nope. Already read that. Another trolley car full of people saw it in Burlington when it scurried across the tracks in front of their car.
Ooh.
Dude, it flies, it scurries, it jumps. It can do it all.
It does it all.
In West Collingswood, it appeared on the roof of a house and was described as an ostrich-like creature. Firemen turned their hoses upon it, but it attacked them and then flew away. The entire week, people reported that their livestock, particularly their chickens, were being slaughtered. This was most widespread in the towns of Bridgeton and Millville. Those are like the most literal named towns. This one's got a bridge.
Yeah. I went to Bridgeton, connected to Millville, then I hit up City. It was pretty dope weekend.
Building City, dude. The marauding misanthrope reappeared later in the week in Camden, where a local woman found the beast attempting to eat her dog. She hit it with a broomstick and it flew away. So there's the answer.
It's broomsticks are highly effective.
This thing's taking bullets from police and like a fire hose.
It's taking fire hoses, high pressure fire hoses, but it cannot deal with an old lady in a broom.
It's like the silver bullet for this thing. While there has not since been another week to match the frequency, fervor, and intensity of the January 1909 rampage, numerous sightings of the Jersey Devil have continued to be reported to this day. The tale of the devil has spread beyond the Pine Barrens and has been embraced by all of New Jersey, even to the point where it has been largely commercialized. The devil is portrayed in toys, on t-shirts, and is even the subject of his own feature film. Ooh. Most famously, the devil has lent its name to New Jersey's NHL hockey team.
True. The Jersey Devils.
The Jersey Devils. Go Bees.
Hockey. Go Tuukka.
There are still many, however, who believe that the Jersey Devil is very real, very dangerous. Nope. That's not how... Wow. I don't like the way this is
I wish
written.
you were just like telling the guy. No, it's not.
No.
Sorry, mister.
Listen, you got an old lady with a broom. And as we've talked about, this is a podcast where we're both old ladies.
Yes. Dolores and Gloria have brooms at the ready. We are not afraid.
Packing heat. There has been a constant stream of reports over the years of devil encounters. Most often, people report finding strange, unidentifiable tracks in the sandy soil and desolate areas of the Pine Barrens.
Could you imagine being the police there and getting a report and being like, hey, I saw the devil. And they're like, what? He's like, the devil? Wings, goat-like.
It started in 1725. The Leeds family.
They're like, okay, so just the devil.
Some reports claim that they are the footprints of a strange bird. Others say that they closely resemble hoof prints, although whatever it is walks on just two legs. They have
bipedal.
Even been a substantial amount of reports that describe the tracks as being cloven, a well-cited description of the feet/hooves of a more famous devil, Satan. I've heard of him.
Hey, I know that one.
While less frequent...
That's the guy on Sundays that I say hi to.
While less frequent, there are still occasional reports of people who see more than just tracks and manage to catch a glimpse of the old JD himself.
Ooh. Wait, he wrote JD in the article?
And Old JD.
This guy needs to be on the podcast. He sounds like he
gets it.
Yeah, he definitely gets it.
He is most commonly described as having the body of a kangaroo, the head of a dog, the face of a horse, large leathery wings.
Crush list. All right, my crush has the body of a dog, the face of a horse. Make your perfect guy.
Large leathery wings, antlers similar to those of a deer, and a forked reptilian tongue and intimidating claws.
Oh my God, just like the guy on Riverdale. Yeah, and he's a Letterman jacket.
Listen, we don't get out of bed for anyone who's not in a skilled position. While some Jerseyans embrace their devil as nothing more than a quaint figment of our collective imagination, a source of unification and pride, and a unique and important piece of New Jersey folk culture, others see it as a very real creature and a threat to their safety. Still, others who have sworn they did not believe in the existence of the Jersey Devil have had their minds changed after spending just one moonlit night in the Pine Barrens.
Ooh. Dude, that'd be a sweet reality show.
Dude, I'm smelling a Patreon.
Yeah, I was going to say, or we go there and Dolores and Gloria bring their brooms on the road.
I might bring an extra broom.
True. I'll bring a full broom and then a little like fireplace duster.
Ooh, I like it.
Like attached to my ankle, like a gun.
I'm gonna have like an ankle holster with a.
He's gonna disarm me with the main broom, but I'll whip it out from my ankle. And
I'm gonna have an ankle holster with a dustpan.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have 2 throwing brooms. I'm going fully equipped.
There where a ghostly mist drifts across the cedar swamps, and the unearthly cry of some unseen creature can be heard piercing the stillness of the dark forest, few disbelievers can be found. Whether it's deep in the Pine Barrens or deep in our collective unconscious. Ooh. One thing is certain, the devil still lurks in New Jersey and most likely always will. Now we also have some stories, some witnesses telling us.
Hit me with those witty stows.
These witty stows are brought to you by... Dars, want to read the ad?
Sure. Welcome to Cityville, where we keep the freshest hots and the hottest freshes.
You sound like a Justin Roiland cartoon. Hey, welcome to Cityville.
Hey, welcome to Cityville, where we keep the freshest hots.
It's really cool. We got flim florps, and here we can drive cars on the right side of the road.
Okay.
This first story is called "Driving by the Devil in the Pale Moonlight."
Oh,
an entry from Scones' diary.
Sure this is not a wait. Yeah, this is just a song by who sings fucking.
What if I actually just am trying to become an emo artist and I'm just pitching you lyrics from my songs and I'm like, yeah, that's
like,
so
tell
crazy.
Me what you think of this?
So crazy that this person wrote this.
Yeah, that's so weird that he wrote it before I had this idea.
Unless, do you think it's good? No, it's so stupid. I hate it.
Yeah, what an idiot. But unless.
This has haunted me since it happened in 1972. I was a senior at what was then Glassboro State College. I had heard about the New Jersey Devil when I came to South Jersey, but being from North Jersey, in quotations, a different world.
Oh, man, this guy gets it.
I thought I was far too sophisticated, classic North Jersey, to believe in such humbuggery. Oh, geez, this guy stinks of North Jersey.
Yeah, this guy's got some real no-jer attitude going on. Sojer and no-jer.
One winter night, I was driving to Glassboro from Blackwood on Green Tree Road. You know Green Tree Road? The one with all the green trees?
By Blackwood.
Everything's named so literally.
Yeah, they have very literal naming conventions in New Jersey.
At the time, the road was flanked by orchards and farms. There were houses, and there was hardly any development. Oh, no, sorry. There were few houses, and there was hardly any development. There
were houses.
There were houses.
And nothing.
At the same time, nothing.
Classic South Jersey.
I was completely sober and awake when I caught a glimpse of something in my rear view mirror. Curious as to what it could have been, I slowed down to take a gander. It was dark out, but moonlit enough. I don't know why gander I thought was so funny.
Gander is a you only use that when you're being a gander.
It was dark out, but moonlit enough that I had no trouble at all discerning the upright figure of a creature across the road from one side to the other, roughly 25 feet behind my car. The figure stood taller than a man by far and had thick haunches, similar to a goat, supporting its nearly human-looking torso and huge woolly head. It moved heavily and didn't seem at all disturbed by my being there. I didn't linger long enough to see much more. I hit the gas and flew to the Mansion Park apartments in the borough. I don't know what to say.
Linger long enough is my Nord's name.
Literally.
I don't know.
No, the second half of the sentence also throws me through a loop.
All right, hit me.
I didn't linger long enough to see much more. The part where he's just like, I hit the gas and flew to the Mansion Park apartments in the borough. Mansion Park apartments in the borough is a wild.
Mansion Park apartments.
So petrified was I that I slept the rest of the night in the car, unwilling to get out in the same darkness that had introduced me to the Jersey Devil. Never again from that day have I ridden on the Green Tree Road, day or night, that I haven't gotten the heebie-jeebies just thinking about that winter night so long ago.
All right, I'm going to be honest. The way this guy is writing it makes me think he's the kind of guy who would make this story.
Oh, it's a lady. Mary Ritzer Christensen.
All right, or lady then. It's
ladies.
Written too like she's writing in too much of a I don't know, like something about the way she's writing makes me go, I don't believe you at all because you're being so like fictitious in the way, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but her verbiage makes me question if this is true or not.
She seems very calm and like pleasant about something that apparently also scares the heebie-jeebies.
It sounds like she's writing a story in the way she's writing. It sounds like she's making it up. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, right? It's so stupid. Like, who would ever write that?
Yeah, what? Well, no, she was just like, oh, weary was I as the moonlit night like rode into darkness. I was like,
quivering.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, another story. Field trips to the Jersey Devil's turf.
Hell yeah.
As a native of Cape May County, I've had the typical rite of passage trip to the Pine Barrens, the legendary home of the Jersey Devil.
Of the Jersey Devil.
This Jersey girl went to Cape May County Technical High School, which sponsored trips to the Pine Barrens for good grades in certain classes. I like for good grades.
You get trip.
Yeah. All right, get out of the bus.
If you get all A's, we'll throw you into the devil's backyard, baby.
I was one of the fortunate students to go 3 times during my 4-year career at CMCT. Wow, real smarty here.
Somebody's real friggin' smarty pants. Do my homework.
Each time I went to this trip, my canoe was followed by a heavy-footed thing. With each step I hear... Wait, what? My canoe was followed by a heavy-footed thing?
It took her a long time to get to the Pine Barrens on land in a canoe.
With each step I heard branches snap under its feet. Every 10 minutes or so, I could hear deep, beastly growls that to this very day give me the creeps. Being in a canoe...
Yeah, that was my stomach. I was wicked hungry that trip.
Wicked. Being in a canoe and on a class trip didn't afford me much opportunity to flee in terror, so I stuck it out for 3 years. Every year it was the same thing.
Yeah, wait, why do you keep going back?
Literally just tell him you're sick. What do you mean? Yeah. If you actually think a giant monster's following you through the woods, you're just like, I don't know, school said I gotta.
You're like, I did get that A+, though.
I did ask for this. I got good grades. During my sophomore year, I was pretty confident about my canoeing skills, so I didn't look over my shoulder much. I went canoeing with a friend of mine, and we came across a bag.
How many times do you put canoeing into a goddamn story?
When we came across a bag that had been torn open and gone through. Around it were prints on the ground that looked something like a horse's hoof, only bigger. Then I heard it, the cry that still haunts my dreams. Part human, part beast, and full of anger. Pregnant with pure hate. I nearly flipped the canoe. We left, leaving... Wait. Does this girl allowed to leave her canoe?
I just thinking about the guy who, like, in 20 years goes to a Porsche and is like, hey, we're trying to put our kayaks in the lake. And she's like, the fuck you just say? Reloads shotgun noise.
I love that.
Pumps it. She's like, this is a canoe-only place.
I picture anywhere she is in this forest, land, sea, air, like she's in a canoe.
Yeah, she's just in a canoe constantly.
I woke up
Maybe
from my canoe.
Part canoe. I was awoken by the sound of my canoe purring loudly.
I was in my cabin, sleeping in my canoe. It seemed to follow us. Every time we stopped or paused, it got closer to the river. We pushed on. Then, worst came to worst as we tipped the canoe. I heard the thing running behind us and thought for sure we were dead. Then we righted our canoe and...
God, shut up about the canoe! Oh my God.
She says canoe so many times. We finally made it out to safety, sun fried to a crisp, missing all of our valuables and most of our clothes, but never happy to be on shore.
But never our canoe.
We packed up our bus and left. As we were leaving, I rested my head on the window and saw a little cottage. I looked at it until the bus was about to pass it and saw a woman. She looked back at me, and I could see her skin was torn and bleeding. After the bus passed, she vanished. This scared me so badly I wouldn't go into the woods for over a year. From Kelly. Dude.
From Canoe
she
Jones.
Went into silly canoe stuff to that last fucking hardcore shit.
I saw a woman ripped apart, bleeding.
And then she vanished, dude. And the woman was staring at her. That's
spooky.
Creepy boys.
That's hashtag Creepy Boys Junior.
All right, I'll give you one more eyewitness account called Camping with the Jersey Devil. I wonder how many canoes are going to be in this one.
If there's more than 2, I'm just shutting it off. I'm ending the podcast.
In the late 1980s, a couple of my friends and I took a camping trip to the Pine Barrens, of all places. I was unaware that we were headed to the home of the New Jersey Devil. We headed out on our bikes and did our share of partying that night. Uh-oh, classic horror movie setup.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're okay, me, my nerd friend, my jock friend, my promiscuous friend.
And the one girl was like, I don't know, guys, this is kind of scary. I think we should leave. And the jock's like, what are you scared of? Raccoon? And then he fucking dies.
Yeah, he gets his throat slit by a canoe.
It's upright. It's going around.
Yeah.
We headed out on our bikes and did our shit. Oh, whoops. The next day, while everyone was asleep, 3 of us decided to hit the trails a bit earlier than usual. We were about 100 yards away in the woods when my bike stalled out. I looked and found that...
Couldn't get the motor running? What do you mean stalled?
I guess. I looked, maybe they're like mountain bikes. I looked and found that my friends also had stalled out. At first, I thought it was something to do with the terrain or maybe something to do with the nearby power plant.
Oh,
50 feet away
spooky.
from each other, we tried to start up our bikes when suddenly, from the woods, we heard the most horrible, piercing scream. It sounded inhuman, like something being tortured. Once back at camp, they asked us if we had heard the screams. They had heard them too, 4 miles away.
Screaming Eddie.
It was just old Screaming Eddie.
It's old Screaming Eddie.
He's like, hi guys, it's me, Screaming Eddie. That night, we headed into the local town because we ran out of booze. Ooh. We went to a bar and I ordered a drink, still in shock from what I had heard that morning. The bartender asked, hey kid, would you see a ghost or something? After I told him the story, he smiled and said, it looks like you met our little friend. He then asked us to come out back. Fuck? He showed us a tin garbage can that was shredded to bits. It looked like the shreds were made from something with 3 claws. Since then, I have never returned to the Pine Barrens, and I never plan on going back. Frank T.
Frank T. Canoe. That's I like that one the most.
The Screaming Memes?
Yeah,
that's the one with the lack of canoes.
Yeah, the one there where there's no canoes, and I like that this guy is just he's a local who's like, yep, that's just the way it is, baby.
Hey, did you go out in the woods? That sucks. Look at my trash can. That's what happens to you.
Sucks for you. What, you got all A's or something?
What, get free canoe trips for being smart?
It makes me double think. It makes me rethink the whole go to the Pine Barrens thing, but I'm a big fan of it.
Oh, we're doing it. We're going to the bar. We're bringing a canoe.
We're bringing a canoe. Wait, now we have to bring canoes.
I'm sleeping in a canoe. I'm driving there in a canoe.
I will get there by Sunday. Scones will be there in 3 months as he drags his canoe across the concrete.
Just around the riverbed.
The highway. That'll be on repeat.
And yeah, that's
I like the Jersey Devil. I think he's a cool... I think he's like the first cryptid everyone learns about, I feel like.
They have very cool illustrations of...
Yeah, he's got a lot of sweet art.
I'll post my favorite one to you, Darce.
Hey, thanks. Hey, listeners. I'm looking at a sweet dragon horse-looking thing.
It's like a comic book style. I looked
half as cool as he does.
I know, right? People don't fear me like they fear him. I gotta go out in the woods and just start screaming and tipping over canoes.
That's the scariest thing you can do to a New Jerseyan.
All right. That
is the Jersey
listeners Devil. Is the Jersey Devil. Hope you liked it.
Hey, do you guys have Jersey Devil stories to tell us?
Tell us.
Call us on our social media.
And you make sure that you scream when you tell the story. Make it really loud.
Yeah. Macabre Pod on Twitter, Monday Morning Macabre on Instagram. Hit up our website and call the hotline, the Spooky Boys hotline at www.mondaymorningmacabre.com/scary hotline.
And that'd be sick.
Nope, this doesn't exist.
And buy merch. And tell your friends, subscribe, comment on whatever you listen to.
We got a new design in the works. It is an absurd idea that if it comes out the way it is in my head, it's going to be really cool. And if it doesn't, it'll still be rad.
Rad.
I was going to say really cool, and then I said rad. So keep an eye out for that. And
keep an eye out for the Jersey Devil.
Keep an eye out for the Jersey goddamn Devil. And besides that, have a delightful little Monday.
A little Monday of sorts.
Boy.
Boy. Happy Hanukkah. Boy.
Happy Hanukkah. Bye.